Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. And I'm excited today. We're going to do a wonderful meditation. The aim of this meditation is to do quantum jumps into vibrational timelines. I have some previous meditations that you can refer to that are similar. I have a 10-minute quantum jumping meditation. Also, my Something Wonderful is Happening Now morning meditation uses some of the breathing techniques that are used in this meditation. I will take you to the void. After pulling in energy, we will go to the void, and then from the void you will be able to quantum jump into vibrational timelines. Understand the theory of quantum jumping is based on the subatomic scale. When we see subatomic particles quantum jump, they don't just slide over, they jump with a burst of energy. So if you put yourself in reflection of the quantum state, which is a reflection of human consciousness on some level, then you know that there needs to be a burst of energy in order to jump into a vibrational timeline. Neville Goddard teaches a specific technique, a breathing technique, the explosion technique. So check that particular meditation out as well. Tony Robbins uses a breathing technique, and all of these require a sudden jolt of energy. So we will get ourselves into a certain energy frequency and jump into that timeline. And then once you jump, there will be a long period of music for you to explore with your imagination with no guidance, from 6 to 10 minutes of music. And there's some incredible music that we have for this. And so you're going to jump into some different timelines. And the beautiful thing is once you vibrationally jump into different timelines, they start to blend together like a layer, each one being like an onion layer over your reality. If you study reality transurfing, you start to understand the concept of vibrational timelines. You can sense a vibrational timeline by certain details. The food tastes better. The air is more crisp. The people look different. Have you ever been on the street and the colors are more vibrant? When you go back to when you were a kid and you remember how everything was a little bit different. Well, we're always shifting through these vibrational timelines, and they have certain outside indicators. The music is richer. The movies are better. The people are funnier. All of the energy seems to reflect in all of the environment around you. And so the whole environment is alive and thriving with this particular energy. So I have used this in so many different ways. There is a technique in reality transurfing that allows you to do this while walking, and you can look far into the distance and literally see the timeline shifting vibrationally by looking at colors changing and way beyond in the horizon. Sometimes you'll see a new mountain appear or a new building. If you start really looking, you can start seeing evidence of these quantum jumps. So I wanted to put together this meditation using some fantastic music, and I can't wait for you to join in this experience. And the more you do it, the more solidified these vibrational timelines become in your world. And that next thing you know, as you've done this, you've spread this energy out. So it seems like everywhere you go, you see evidence of this new energy that you've jumped into. These energies can be similar to things that you've had, some exciting experiences that you've had that evoke emotions that are similar. So we'll go through a set of exercises at the beginning of each of these jumps to tune into certain different vibrations. I'm also going to include a Plait activation, something I haven't done in a meditation for a while, but this is very effective. Now that I understand the Plait a little better, we're connecting to the assemblage point that is an quadrant of assemblaged realities that is behind us, that comes to a sort of point, and it's connected to an energy stream that goes to the back of our head, a portion of our subconscious that is asleep, this part in the back of our head. And when we do this, it's also a process of awakening this part of us that is able to choose different realities. Check out the book Tufti the Priestess for a better explanation of the Plait. Essentially, It's like a phantom limb of energy that you have behind your head that connects to an assemblage point, which is a portion of your energy field. In your body, you have kind of an egg almost of an energy. It's not mandatory that you do the Plait. If you decide not to do it, it's just as powerful and effective. I'm adding that for the people that do want to use it because it is a way of shifting realities. And I do believe this activation can propel the quantum jump in a faster way. So mark it here. And then I will also give a timestamp in the description for where the meditation starts. You can sit on a cushion or elevate yourself, put yourself on a chair. If you have to lie down, you can, but it's much easier to do these breathing exercises while sitting down. Sometimes it's wonderful to do with the sun on your face, sitting outside. Who cares what other people think? This is your reality. So take a deep breath and just begin to go within. Begin that process of letting go of the outside world and going within. Take a deep breath through your nose. Let the air fill up your belly and let your belly expand. Hold it and release the air. Begin to align your heart and mind. Begin by placing your hand over your heart. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. So go to the heart and feel your heart. Connect to that heart. Connect to that part deep inside the heart. Expand out the whole chest and feel all of the different energy vibrations around in the chest. And let it expand. Now breathe in and breathe out. And now we're going to slow down the breath to align the heart and mind into coherence. For 6 seconds, you will breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Hold it. And now breathe in again. And continue this process of breath as you connect to your heart. And evoke a feeling within your body and your heart of gratitude, of basic gratitude to be alive right now, of all the things that are wonderful in your world. And just let this feeling of gratitude begin to come in through your heart and spread out down through your stomach, through your legs, down into your feet, back up through your chest, up into your face and above your head. And what I want you to do is expand through your crown up into the very top of the universe, the very edge. And there is a bright, wonderful glowing light, like a sun but more. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you will be back, but your work is still ongoing. And call forth the light. And you feel a beam of light shine through, down through your higher chakras in the greater realms, down through your crown, rushing down through the entire universe, from billions of years ago all the way down through you. Down through your third eye, down through your throat, down through your heart and your solar plexus, down through your stomach, down through your sacral chakra and your root, down through your legs and out through the root, down to the center of the earth. Connect and plug into this energy of this beautiful earth, this unique and vibrant living planet. And feel this energy come right back up through your root, up your sacral, up to the solar plexus, up through the heart, through the throat, to the third eye, up through the crown, and back up to the top of the universe. And feel connected by this stream of energy going through you into the spot that you're in now. In order to lock in your place in time and space, we will imagine these beams of light from all angles, not just up and down, from straight forward, from right to left, interacting and intersecting through each of your chakras and energy centers in your body, from all angles, all around you, coming down and uniting to different parts of the planet below, and then creating a grid all around you. And feel this energy flow. And within your own consciousness, expand down to the tiniest subatomic particle, into a conscious unit at the smallest level, at the 0 point, deep within the space of all space, deep into the void of all voids. Shed all of the outer personas within your reality, your gender, your religion, your experiences, all of your past. Just let it all go. All of your karma, all of your past lives, all of the outside energies. You are going smaller into the tiniest, most perfect unit of consciousness. It's a vast space, a void all around you. As you get smaller and smaller, the void around you goes on forever. How far into the infinite can you go? in the beginning. God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. Now go into that space, that void, and let go of everything else. How far can you go? Now I want you to pull up a memory of a past event that you're super grateful for, some wonderful memory. It could be a sporting event. It could be a party. It could be some incredible experience. Whatever you can think of, whatever comes up, I want you to bring it up right now. I want you to feel it from this event. It's a wonderful, incredible thing, something that happened to you. Bring up all the memories you have of it. How did it feel in your body? Bring out the texture and the tones of this reality. I just want you to bring it up. Focus on it. Become it. Now I want you to pull up a second event. Something wonderful that happened to you in your past. Something that you're incredibly grateful for, that gives you great joy. And I want you to go into that memory and experience it as if it's happening again right now. Now, choose a third event. Something fantastic or amazing that happened to you. I want you to bring up all the feelings and the memories of it. Make it as complete as you can. Bring in as much detail as possible and become this. Now, I want you to bring up 4 or 5 people that are close to you, kids, family members, friends. And I want you to imagine for each of them something wonderful, fantastic, amazing happening for them. Something that completely transforms and changes their life in such an amazing way. Bring each of these up and just briefly imagine that something wonderful is happening for them. If you can do more than 5, that's great. Just imagine for them and let the energy flow through you to readjust their universe on their new vibrational timeline. Imagine this new vibrational timeline you're going to is where all these wonderful things happen for these people. And you can feel an excitement and joy because all your friends and family and everyone, something wonderful is happening for them now. Now, we're going to do the breath of fire. You're going to pull the energy into your body. Once we're done with the breath of fire, you're going to pull up the energy in your body with your muscles through your stomach, up all the way to the top of your head, and you're going to hold it. And then you're going to explode into this timeline, imagining something wonderful, whatever it is that you want to do, just explode into it. You breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, and do your best with it. You can pull your arms up and down in coordination with your breath. Now pull it up. And explode into the vibrational timeline that matches all these energies. Imagine your wish fulfilled. What would it feel like? Come from this place. Don't think of it. Become it. Think from it. And let your imagination run wild. Now that you have imagined this, I want you to activate the energy behind your head and imagine an energy cord going to a tail, and I want you to place this whole reality that you've imagined right there at that point where this energy point meets your energy body. Feel it and drop it right off that energy cord. Wonderful. And now, what I want you to do is go back into your past for a moment. All possible realities are still going on at the same time, and they're all different timelines. So if there's something in your past that you wish you could change, I want you to revise this. But just what we're doing is we're bringing up the energy of that timeline where you didn't do that thing or something happened differently. And then I want you to bring up this timeline in your mind. Imagine it, revising it, changing the event. If it's an argument, change the event. If it's something terrible that happened in your childhood, then change the event. And then move into the timeline where this didn't happen. So begin by imagining and revising whatever it is that you want to revise. Something probably just came up. And go through this process. Now we're going to jump into this timeline. We're going to begin by breathing again. The fire breath. Now pull it up. Now, breathe in and pull in your energy, squeezing your sphincter, pulling up from your perineum, squeezing your stomach, pulling it in, aligning, pulling up through your chest, pulling up through your neck into the top of your head, and hold it there. And hold it. Now imagine this energy cord again, connecting. Load up this memory and jump. Now, I want you to focus on a timeline that is incredibly prosperous in so many ways for you. Of all the different realities, this reality is where you are wealthiest, where you spend and use money in a perfect way, and large sums of money are coming to you easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis, in the best interest of all that you get to keep. The money flows to you. You have the perfect prosperity mindset. You make money all the time from multiple sources. It's an amazing and wondrous life with incredible freedom. And I want you to imagine this world of prosperity right now. Maybe it's a new home or a private jet. There are no limits. You can have anything you want. Create the ultimate reality of wealth. Pull up the feeling and magnify it. Turn up the dial. Now begin the breath once again. Now pull it up. Once again, taking a heavy breath, pull the energy that you have in your body up. Tighten your perineum up through your stomach, tighten your stomach, pull up all the muscles, align your spine, and pull this energy up, sucking it up like a straw into your head, into your third eye. Keep going. Now, as you're holding this, imagine that energy cord behind you, that chakra, the bindu right at the back of your head, activates, and like a phantom limb, you can feel it connecting to the outer energy behind you into this new reality that you're jumping to. And prepare to jump. Feel it building, feel it building. Attach this energy cord out into your energy field, to that perfect quadrant where this wealth vibrational timeline exists. Load up the new script that you've just created and drop it right there and jump. Now, we're going to find another timeline. I want you, in your mind, to pull up that perfect, blissful, healthy body. A timeline where your body is in perfect health. You eat well. You've eaten well for years. It's been built up over a long time, and you breathe well. Your heart is perfect. The blood flows perfect. You're in a perfect state of blissful health. All the emotions are free in your body. The energy runs free. There are no problems in your blood and your energy. It is the perfect state of blissful health. I want you to remain in this state and imagine it. Build in the tones of it. How does it feel? What is it like? Focus on it. Pull it up and magnify it. Very good. Now we're going to begin the breath again in the same manner as before. Now pull it up. Now, once again, take big, deep breaths, pulling the energy up, tightening your muscles, using your body to overcome the limitations of your mind and overcoming the limitations of particle and becoming wave, moving your energy into these higher chakras. Pull it up to the top of your head and hold it. And now imagine that energy cord opening up and accessing that reality of perfect health. And hold it for a little longer and jump into that vibrational timeline now. Now, we're going to bring up the vibrational timeline of pure and perfect love. In all the different realities that you've ever been in, there is a reality where you find the perfect, most magnificent love, and you have love that grows in your heart, romantic love, love for others. There is so much love. Begin to look at the perfect relationship. In this timeline is the relationship. Perhaps it's your specific person or somebody that you have not met yet, but it is magnificent. It is wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? Bring up the feeling. Access it with your mind. That feeling of the perfect relationship, your soulmate, your twin flame. Find it and imagine it. And bring up all the details of this. Let your imagination run wild. Now we will breathe once again and do the jump into this reality. Now pull it up. Feel the energy flowing and pull it up in big deep breaths, sucking the energy up your body, tightening your muscles once again. Pulling it up. Tighten your sphincter, your perineum, your stomach, all the way up into the top of your head. And now, feel that phantom limb of energy on the back of your head and see it attaching on the very tip of it. Feel for the tip and drop this new reality that you've created just now into that and jump into that timeline. Now finally, I want you to imagine all of the things that we've just put together, all the timelines that we've entered, where all your friends had wonderful things happening, where you found love, you had revised your past, you had great wealth and fantastic health, and you imagined your wish fulfilled. What I want you to do now is put them all together and just bring in all these energies and all these timelines like layers merging together. At some point in some reality, all of these timelines merge together perfectly, and I want you to go there and become it. Perfect. And now we're going to do one more breathing exercise, and we're going to jump into this reality one more time. Now pull it up. Now, take a big deep breath and pull the energy once again from the deepest parts of the universe that's in your body, connected to all the energy centers, which are glowing, pulling in all the energies of the universe, pulling all this energy up to the lower chakras, awakening the heart, the throat, the third eye, up into the crown, and all of it going up, and you can feel this transforming your life, pulling it up, and hold it. And as you're holding it, continue to hold it, and I want you to feel that back of your head, or maybe it's around the lower back. In the back you can feel a little sensation, and I want you to drop it right off at the end of this energy cord, at the end of this plate or plait, right there. And now rest in this beautiful timeline that you have now entered. You've turned the key and opened the door, and you are here now. You are here. If you get up to go on from this meditation, you are now in this timeline. This is a completely different timeline. The energy and frequency and vibration of this timeline matches exactly what you have just imagined. Just rest in it and feel it. And let this feeling grow, and give yourself something to easily access these feelings that you've now moved into. Maybe a symbol, maybe a number, a name, something, whatever comes to mind. And when you open your eyes and let the energy flow back into your body and go out into the day, it's going to be the most wonderful, incredible, fantastically awesome, amazing day. I am so excited for you. Welcome to the reality revolution.